Hello folks, my name is Melvin. Looks like we're live today. So this video, as much as I would love for it to be as exciting as all the other videos, it won't be. I'll just be straight up with you guys. Right now I am trying to do the script writing for the Blizzard videos that I've been talking about. So that's essentially what I'm trying to do. I'm essentially just trying to get that done, and I feel like I'm a little bit more motivated when I have people watching, and the script writing is the worst thing. That's the thing I'm worst at. The reason why you don't see videos is because I'm really bad at writing scripts. I want to get better at it, but I am just not there yet. But something that I want to try and experiment with that might help me is, so with your phone, you can do, speech to text. You can say something and have it be on the screen. And I think that's okay. So that might make it more exciting for me to write a script, So I'm gonna try that. But what I'm gonna do, so with this script, at first I was gonna actually tell the story, but I think it will just be better if I talk about the Activision Blizzard situation, just from my perspective, from what it was like for me going into it, So I'm gonna talk about my story, about how, I don't know, I just wanna, I think I'm just gonna give my perspective on this whole situation. So, the reason why I started talking about it was just because the main start was just I needed something to talk about. And then, it went on from, it's just honestly, I just wanted to learn more about the Activision Blizzard story. And I could have watched videos talking about it, but I've always wanted to read articles. I've always wanted to get into that habit of reading. So that's essentially what I want to try to do is, and then after that, the video just got more, or the articles just got more interesting to me, because there's a lot of things in there that I think everyone needs to know about. So I got the introduction here, and the introduction is essentially going to be what I just said. So I'm going to try my best to do it. I haven't done this speech to text yet. I'm going to try it out live, and just see what happens. What's up, folks? My name is Melvin, and welcome back, period. For the month of January, I decided to stream every day, period. During my live streams, I was trying to find interesting topics, period. The Activision Blizzard Scandal was something that I was interested in, but nothing that something I was keeping up to date with, period. I decided to use this live streaming session I used 3 live streaming sessions to get caught up to date with the Activision Blizzard scandal, period. And what I found was so egregious that I had to make a video about it, period. I have always heard about these billion-dollar gaming companies doing some really shady things, period. But shady doesn't describe what is going on in Activision Blizzard's studios. the studios that Activision owns. Period. The company is toxic from the ground up. Period. The fact that they can still make games and still work with other big companies is truly a shame. Period. 2020 and 2021 has shown me that I need to focus more on the little people, going on with what that their lives are being neglected now more than ever, period. I cannot let another minute go by without defending the people that need our help, period. I hope you watch the entire video and share this story with others, period. Because once you hear the whole story, you may never want to buy a game from Activision ever again, period. Okay, so that's the introduction. Day one. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop open a page that unfortunately you guys can't see. I'm gonna try to mute it too. It's just past recordings that I did. And I'm just scrubbing through them just so I can give my account. Day one of my live streaming told me things that I pretty much already knew, period. That Activision Blizzard was getting sued by California over workplace culture, period. The stories mainly talked about how higher-ups didn't really defend workers from being abused in the workplace, period. I was already aware about how companies that get bought out by Activision don't really get treated the best, period. But what I really wasn't aware of was how much sexual abuse was going on in the company, period. I really did believe that as a country, we were getting over the hump of sexism, period. But Activision Blizzard showed me that that is not the case, and I hope that this isn't that it's not as prevalent as I'm making it out to be now that this story is out, period. But with how many billion-dollar companies exist, who really knows? I hope more research is done in these large companies, period. Most of the articles I read on the first day were really short and didn't really give me much detail on anything, period. Honestly, most of them just felt like spark notes, where yes, you do get the majority of the picture, but it doesn't really go much in detail, period. Some of the articles I read talked about how nudes were shared and that someone committed suicide over this embarrassment or over this abuse. Abuse, period. Abuse, period. Okay. But it was day 2 where I found the, wait, why is it, I don't want it, all caps, oh, it's because I had it all caps. But it was day 2 where I found the true bombshell, period. The Washington Post article went into so much detail that it was the catalyst to why I find this video to be so important, period. I read this article from beginning to end, and when I got the full story, I was in shock, period. I didn't really know how to respond to the article when I was live streaming, period. All I simply did was read it from beginning to end, period. Say that and then now I can't find the article. I mean, I guess I can just look at my old video and find it there. Because I did record both live streams, or no, all 3 live streams. I did record them. Okay. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick knew for years about sexual misconduct and allegations. The title of the article is Activision CEO Bobby Kotick knew for years about sexual misconduct allegations at video game giant, period. With that title, I pretty much knew that from the other articles, period. But this article goes into so much level of detail that reading it makes me feel uneasy, queasy, and very uncomfortable for what the employees went through, period. you serious? I already read the full story. Now it wants me to subscribe. I seriously read the full story. How did I read it for free before? How did I read the full story before? I swear that I read it. How did I read it before? Oh, wow. How long was the keyboard on? Now, when I was trying to find the article again, I realized that it is behind a paywall, period. So I guess that is why not many people have been able to read the full story, period. Honestly, I'm not even sure how I read the full story. I simply opened it up in the Edge browser and was able to read it no problem, period. But today, it seems to be a problem, period. Luckily, I have footage of myself reading the article, so I can try my best to quote the article from there, period. Sorry I've been so quiet. Actually, I've really been just trying to pay attention. And you guys did. Oh wow. Sorry about that too. I just noticed that didn't scroll down. Yeah, I've just been. I've been reading. So I've been looking at probably what might be the next topic video. But I shouldn't say that because who knows how long this is gonna take. It's kind of hard to do research without the article in front of me. Just watching a video of me reading it is such a pain. The article starts from an email sent to Bobby Kotick in July 2018. A lawyer for a former employee at Sledgehammer Games, an Activision-owned studio, alleged in the email that her client had been raped in 2016 and 2017 by her male supervisor after she had pressured to consume too much alcohol in the office at work events. The female employee reported the incidents to Sledgehammer's Human Resources Department and other supervisors, but nothing happened. According to the email, which threatened a lawsuit against the company, within months of receiving the email, said people familiar with the situation, Activision reached an out-of-court settlement with the woman, who had reported one of the incidents to the police. Mr. Kotick didn't inform the company board of directors about the alleged rapes or the settlement, said people with knowledge of the board. The beginning of the article is super important because this is a cycle here, period. An employee will speak out about abuse in the company, period. Well, employees with too much power to handle starts abusing the employees, period. One of the employees speak out, period. HR is told about the situation, period. Higher-ups in the company, such as Bobby Kotick, use their power to stop HR from taking any actions, period. Bobby Kotick decides to take matters into his own hands to make sure that there are no legal issues, period. Activision has seemingly done this for decades and decades. We will never know how many instances of abuse have actually went on, period. Because Activision, on a regular basis, will buy out companies, commission companies to make great games, period. Then fire the company when they haven't met their extremely high expectations, period. There was an article I read not too long ago about how Amazon workers would get really paid in the beginning. They would work for Amazon for 2 to 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years, period, or comma, and then get fired, period. I knew that Activision is doing this, but now that I'm hearing that multiple billion-dollar companies take advantage of the little people like this is just insanity, period. Because so many of Activision's companies go out of business, we will never truly know how many instances of abuse there really were. You want some treats? This is the buddy I've been waiting for. This is the buddy I've been waiting for. Okay, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Okay, so before live streaming, I opened this treat, but JJ left before he could finish it. He didn't want to stay in my room any longer. So I've been waiting for Ringo to come in. I didn't know where he was. I didn't want to look for him in case he was sleeping in one of my roommates' rooms. But yeah, I wanted someone to finish this treat. I didn't want to leave it open the whole time. So, treat break. There you go. Nope. You're not gonna write for me. Okay. So we're gonna do something a little. Okay, we're gonna do something a little different, buddy. Come on. All right, I don't want you on my keyboard first and foremost. Okay, I'm sorry. You're not the most comfortable. Can you lie down? I know you know how to lie down. You've done it before for people. I know you have. But, okay, can I pet you? That's the big thing. You're not the best when it comes to pets. And that's okay. That's okay that you're like that. But can I pet you, please? Let me pet you. Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah. Here, look, now you know that my finger's friendly. You have a weird way of licking, but it's more pleasant than when JJ licks me, because his cats have sandpaper tongues. But you know how to be delicate. Can I pet you? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. And then you get a treat. See, you get a treat if you let me pet you. There, you see? You actually got a lot of treat there. You got a lot. Okay, can I pet you? You gotta let me pet you. You gotta let me pet you. You gotta let me pet you. It's okay. There you go. You're so soft. I like how soft you are. There you go. There you go. Okay. Can I pet you? I'm gonna go slowly, okay? I'm gonna go really slow. I'm gonna go really slow when I pet you, okay? It's okay. You're doing a good job. You know at this point, like, I'm making it routine that... Yeah, let me give you this. There you go. There you go. Can I pet you? It's okay. It's okay. You're fine, buddy. You're okay. You're so soft. Why are you so soft? But you don't let anyone pet you. It's okay, buddy. You really wanted these treats. Oh, it's actually almost feeding time. Dang. Is it already? Wow. It's almost feeding time. Dang. I might have ruined his meal a little bit. And I'm live streaming now. You know, so. Dang. Alright, so I guess. Okay, I think I can still keep it going, I guess. Dang. Okay, I have to check quickly what time I work. What's the date today? Today's the 14th. It says that I work later today. Okay. You ready for food? You ready for food, buddy? I know you're hungry. Let's get you some food. Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry. So let's you guys are gonna enjoy Lo-Fi Girl. I'm gonna come back and where is it? Okay. Oh, the window's not. Okay. You guys are gonna enjoy Lo-Fi Girl. And I'm gonna go. I'll be right back and I'll feed the cats. I'll be right back. And you guys will watch, don't worry. But enjoy Lo-Fi Girl for the time being. like, get out of here. Silly mutt, get out of here. No. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah. Get out of here. Shoo. Let me see where it comes. No, I didn't get it right. Dang. I'm trying to look at the camera. Get out of here. Let me guess. He's gonna go on this side. Sorry, I swear I gotta lock the window. He's too smart. He's too smart for me to do that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Go. No, don't play with that. My mom can't keep it. Jai, you got me out of focus. It's your fault. If you go on my computer, I swear. If you get on my computer, I swear. I don't think he's gonna pay attention to his toy. That's what I was thinking about. Shoo. Shoo. Can you like wait or something? Can you, yeah, wait there. Wait there. Oh yeah, this is so loud. I totally forgot. Wasn't even paying attention. Get out of here. Okay, I mean, there's probably the best place so that I keep an eye on you, but you gotta put your paw back here. Everything's gonna go back there. Get away from me. No, my mic. You're on my mic. You're on it. Get out of here. Get out. I might have to kick you out, I swear. I'm gonna have to kick you out. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. I'll kick you out. If you don't behave, you gotta leave until I'm done. Sorry. Oh my God. I can't feed. So I'll have to wait out there. Can't feed the boy. I can hear him scratching on the door, but he's gotta learn. I can hear him meowing out there. It's hilarious. Oh God. Scrumptious, would you eat this? I shouldn't say that right now because I'm actually kind of hungry. Okay, let me feed literally, this cat is just waiting patiently. That cat is not. Okay. Here you are, for being such a good boy. For being a good boy. Okay. I'll let him in now. No, don't eat his food. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing eating his food? What are you doing eating his food? Yeah, you're eating his food. You're eating his food. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? 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 Why are you eating his food? Why are you so crazy? You're so crazy, man. You're so crazy. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you. Look, your food is literally right there. You see it? See it? Oh. Man, your heart is racing. But first you have to clean up my mess. So you gotta get this can first, okay? Or the lid of the can. Get that first. Man, you went straight for Ringo's food. How dare you? How dare you do that? You ran so fast, I didn't even see you. Okay. Now you gotta clean the spoon for me. You know what I like to do? I like to put the spoon right up against him. Because he still tries to eat it. He still tries. Oh man, he's so dirty. You're a dirty boy. He's a dirty boy. He's a dirty boy. Okay. Look at his dirty face. Look at his dirty face. Look at it. Look at his dirty face. Look how dirty he is. He's not clean. He's not clean. He's dirty. Who's that dirty boy? Who is he? Who is that dirty boy? Wappa, wappa, wappa. Wappa, wappa, wappa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see if I can do it. All right, ready? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you're gonna get your food. You are gonna get your food. Just lie down. Or just like that. That's good. Oh my God. Your strength is getting stronger and stronger each time. I am feeding my own killer. He's gonna kill me. Or I'm gonna kill you actually, just because you are insane. Your food's over there. Your food's right. No, your food's right there. Turn around. There you go. Man. So the reason why I said that I was gonna kill him is because literally he gets in my way. It is insane. So it's like sometimes if I'm about to sit in this chair, he'll jump on the chair to get my attention and feed him food. It's like, dude, you're insane. Yeah, okay, so they're being fed. Alrighty, chill with them lo-fi beats. Okay. I want to take a minute to quote the first response that Activision had when they were being sued, period. This was before there was any sort of negative light as we see now, period. Activision has almost always had negative light in the recent years, period. Many people were already aware of the employee misconduct that happens with Activision, period. But Activision never took those seriously until recently, period. Here is the quote before they realized just how serious this story was going to be, period. Quotation mark. The DE... Oh. How do you do quotations? Quotations. Quotations. No. How do you do a quote? Quote. Quote. Oh my God. Quote, the DFEH includes distorted and in many cases false descriptions of Blizzard's past. Quote. I don't know how to do quotes. Quote, we have been extremely cooperative with the DFEH throughout their investigation, including providing them with extensive data and ample documentation, but they refused to inform us what issue they perceived. They were required by law to... by law to adequately investigate and to have good faith discussions with us to better understand and to resolve any claims or concerns before going to litigation, but they failed to do so. Instead, they rushed to file an inaccurate complaint, as we will demonstrate in court. Period. After their statement was released, many more stories came to light. Many more employees spoke out. Many more lawsuits began to form. Period. Then Activision changed their tune a bit. Period. Here is their statement after employees started speaking out and articles started appearing left and right. Period. Oh. Gotta keep an eye on my cat. Don't know what he's doing. I never know what he's doing. Finish your food already? You are insane in the membrane. Okay. Okay, so I found something even more interesting. I gotta start putting, I have to start putting articles in here. Cause seriously, I'm going to get lost if I don't, and that's just a bad habit I'm doing. Doesn't help that I have so many tabs open up. Later describing their initial response as, quote, quite frankly tone deaf, end quote. So let me get this straight, period. You are saying that realizing that there is abuse in not just one of your companies, but nearly all of them, the companies you bought, but in nearly all of the companies you bought, is simply tone deaf? Come here, boy. Come here. Got a treat for you. You gotta come up here, though. Come on, come up here. I'm gonna pick you up. It's either you come here or I pick you up. You wanna see JJ eat? Yeah, I'm gonna. Here. Big baby boy, big baby boy, big baby boy. Who's my baby boy? Who is it? Oh, baby boy. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 baby boy. Ba, 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 baby boy. Look how he eats it. Look how he eats it. I guarantee you he's not eating the plastic. I check. He just likes to poke holes in it and try to slurp whatever's left. Okay, ready? Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Now the thing is that there is a lot of gravy here when you see it, but he never wants to lick it. So he just wants to keep biting. Lick it. There you go. Lick it. Lick it. Lick. See? Stop it. Lick it. Okay, cool. Okay. Gotta take this off. Come on, don't be... Seriously, just learn how to lick, boy. There you go. Learn how to lick. You don't have to be scared. Just learn how to lick. All right. Say goodbye to my fans. Say goodbye to my fans. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to my fans. Oh, you're on my thing. Hello, it's me, Junie Jose. I would love to stay here, but if I do, I will just meow and want to get out. So I'm leaving now. Bye. Bye. Hope you all have fun and you like and subscribe. Okay. Thank you so much. Junie Jose. No, you're not staying here. You're going. Are you going, Ringo, or are you staying? Should I stay or should I go? Okay, good. So yeah, I think with the progress that I'm making with this article, funny enough, as I was doing research for the script, I found that they still have a statement regarding have a statement about the Wall Street Journal article still on their website, period. For some reason, I thought they would have this thing wiped from the internet, period. But here, let's read it, period. Quote, "We are disappointed in the Wall Street Journal's report, which represents a misleading view of Activision Blizzard and our CEO, period. Instances of sexual misconduct that were brought his attention were acted upon, period. The Wall Street Journal ignores important changes underway to make this the industry's most welcoming and inclusive workplace, and it fails to account for the efforts of thousands of employees who work hard every day to live up to their and our values, period. The constant desire to be better has always set this company apart, period, which is why, comma, at Mr. Kotick's direction, comma, we have made significant improvements, comma, including a zero-tolerance policy for inappropriate conduct, period. And it is why we are moving forward with unwavering focus, comma, speed, comma, and resources to continue increasing diversity across our company and industry, and to ensure that every employee comes to work feeling valued, comma, safe, comma, respected, comma, and inspired, period. We will not stop until we have the best workplace for our team, period." End quote. God damn. That bothers me. They can't do quotations. All right, so oh, I had the dang it. Didn't even have this open. I'm trying to make it entertaining for you guys. All right. On the third day of live streaming, I wanted to talk about the Raven Software situation, period. At first, I thought there was not going to be a story was going to be less significant, period. But considering how they, after finding that their statement about having an inclusive workplace is still on their website, I think this goes without saying, period. Now, to be clear, this is a separate matter. This isn't related to any of the allegations, but it is related to how Activision treats their employees, period. Raven Software is a company that works on Activision's Call of Duty games, aka one of their most successful franchises and one of the most successful gaming franchises of all time, period. Some of their recent games have made over $1 billion, period. And after Activision promising QA testers getting a pay raise, comma, Activision decided to fire their QA team, period. This led to a, who reading it? Oh, my cat's trying to get back. Oh, no. No. Why did I do that? I hate live streaming sometimes. Ah! Brian Raffle. Finally, it took me a while to find his name. Oh my god, why is it so hard? Man, it is so hard to like... I'm just trying to find a tweet that Brian Raffle made. And I don't know why it's so hard to find it. I want to find it in a news article, but I guess I gotta go to Twitter itself. Maybe it's not Brian Raffle. Where did I see that? It was someone who tweeted it. And I wanted to write it down, and now it's bothering me that I can't. Well, I'll have to say it differently. To a major backlash from the company Raven Software. Whose employee initiated a walkout and has received funding I know the GoFundMe, so over $300,000 in funding to support those who are striking. And to support those who were promised pay raises, moved because of their job, only to get fired by Activision. So far, I think this Activision Blizzard story is probably the most important story in 2021, period. It shows how companies, despite making more money than ever, seems to leave their employees in the dust, period. If billion-dollar companies can't resort to slave wages, they'll focus on the next best thing, period. If there's any light to this story, it shows that having a voice is still very important, period. If it wasn't for those who had shared the story, retweeted the story, talked about it on social media, maybe this wouldn't have been as big of a deal as it is now, period. But with how big of a company Activision Blizzard truly is, whatever results that come out of these lawsuits, they'll still probably be okay, period. And I think that's not okay, period. I have been told multiple times, I'm not sure how true this is, that companies have the same legal rights as citizens, period. But if that's the case, if a company is abusing thousands and thousands of employees by firing them prematurely, abusing them in the workplace, then they should get charged as if they were a citizen, period. We can't learn from our mistakes if we keep letting things go unpunished, period. Alrighty, so I think with, oh, I did it again. Well, whatever. Well, this is, at least I've learned a lot from this situation. Wow, this is actually a pretty long article in and of itself. Okay, cool. So that is awesome. Okay. As much as I shouldn't be doing this, I'm going to do this. Because this is starting to become a big story. So I shouldn't be working on multiple videos at the same time, but I'm going to try. Because there's a story that came out about Frosk on G4 TV, who has, she was supposed to talk about Red Dead Online and how fans are trying to revive it, despite Take-Two not seemingly interested in continuing Red Dead Online, just because it's not as successful as GTA or something like that. But then she went on to talk about abuse in, not sexism in video games or whatever. And everyone seems to be responding to it. And at first I didn't want to respond to it, but I think I should. But I'm gonna give it my flair. Excuse me. Oh, I did it in the wrong thing. Oh man. Okay, I think I need to close out all of these tabs that I'm not using, because it's really not helping me right now. Having so many tabs, or so many browsers open, I don't need them. But I want to do a video on Sonic Storm though, and I want to remember that. But I'll have to close the window. Yeah, leave. Okay. Way too many browsers open. Oh my god, I had a lot of browsers open. Not even funny. Okay, this Sonic thing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I want to make my response to the Frosk situation my response to the Frost situation as simple as possible. How come it's not popping up? Oh, it is. Okay. Because the response you are expecting has probably already been made by multiple YouTubers, period. I want to talk about trust online, period. As a I am not an expert on content creation or being a content creator, but I am an expert on content consumption, what I want from the people I listen to, period. When I listen to my content creators, I want to trust them, period. I want to know that there is something about their character or about their content that makes me want to come back, period. For example, let's talk about the completionist, who is actually a G4 TV employee, period. I trust his content because I have seen it for a long time, period. He has been making work for years, period. Or it's comma, but... And in fact, for the first year, he did not make any money, period. Years after his becoming a full-time YouTuber, he expressed how difficult it was to make a show called The Completionist, period. He brought up the stress that it has been giving to him and how he doesn't know how long the show might last because it is very difficult to continuously complete a game on a regular basis, period. How do you keep a show like that entertaining? How do you keep it from getting monotonous? And what do you do when you complete the easier games and stuck with the big ones, such as RPGs and open worlds games? The reason why I respect the things he is saying is because he had a chance to gain my trust, and the way he responded to his burnout was humble and kind and soft, period. I understand that the internet can be a very difficult place to work on, period. You get so many people that think their opinions are just as important as anyone else's, if not more, period. That it doesn't matter what the content creator wants, that it only matters what the consumer wants, period. You're never going to escape those kinds of bad apples. They're always going to appear, period. But I think what helps is if you try to relate to the ones that will listen, period. Here is what I think Frost did incredibly wrong, period. Frost, let's keep saying Frost. I mean, I could change that later, but it's annoying. What happens if I spell it? If I spell it, will it like use it one word? FROSK decided to respond to sexism in the gaming community, period. I think there's nothing wrong with that on that in face value, period. As she is a woman, I think she is allowed to talk about the problems that she faces because of her sex, period. And if we can improve the gaming community as a whole, then I think that should be fine, period. We shouldn't pretend as if the gaming community is perfect or as if the YouTube or Twitch community is perfect, period. There are still a lot of problems that I think we need to face and try to figure out, period. But I think the majority of people that watched her segment of Gaming Discretion didn't get the whole picture, period. What I think happened was she sort of put the audience of G4 TV in a huge circle. Or I should say generalized group. She assumed that the majority of the guys in the audience were there because they wanted to see their girls being sexy. Period. Again, I think instantly attacking a large group of your audience is a bad way to go at this. Period. I get that she wants to put more focus on how diverse their group is, comma. And again, I think there is nothing wrong with that on face value, period. I think if you're proud of the people you work with, I think you should be able to express that. And there are many excellent ways to express that, period. But to talk about sexism in a way that's an angry rant is dangerous, and again, is just going to piss off the audience, period. No one wants to feel that they're being lectured, period. No one wants to feel as if the person talking to them knows more than them and is using that against them, period. And I feel that this is Frost's biggest downfall, period. Oh, it didn't. And I feel like this is where Frost's biggest downfall came from, period. Instead of trying to bring the community closer, comma, she instead separated them into camps, period. And ended the statement with saying, if you don't like our content, you can leave, period. That is sort of the last thing you should say to your audience ever, period. Again, I get that there are bad people in the audience, and a lot of them you probably will never want to see in person, comma, a lot of them you would never want to have a discussion with or talk to, period. But on the internet, they should be allowed to watch your content, whether it is to be supportive or to be negative against you, or to be negative against you, period. The audience should always feel as if they are allowed to watch your content, period. And when you take that away from them, they're simply going to attack you and talk negatively to other people and stop watching the content altogether, period. And I think for as a big of a company as G4 TV seems to be, period, with so many different voices being on the channel and so many different shows they are trying to put together, period, I think now is the last time to separate their audience into groups and verbally attack them and say to not watch their content, period. Look, I'm not trying to disagree with her per se, because again, her statement wasn't perfect, and I know there are going to be so many people dissecting the conversation, period. All I want is to find better ways to have these kinds of discussions, period. Because I do understand that she has problems, and I do understand that she wants her audience to understand, period. But I don't think they got the message in this scenario, and I don't want that to hurt the other employees that work there, period. I don't know how she's gonna see this situation a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, period. But I hope we can find a better way to have these sort of discussions on the internet, period. The reason why I'm not bringing up the topics that she talked about is because I don't personally know how to bring up these situations, period. I know that sexism is a struggle for a lot of people, period. I know that there's going to be a lot of women getting hit on for simply being a woman, period. I know that there's still a lot of bullying online, period. I know that there's a lot of fans attacking their favorite content creators for simple little actions, period. I don't know how to solve these issues. I don't know how to confront these issues, period. But me personally, I would never address those issues the way that Frost did on G4 TV, period. And I don't think that her speech should be seen as in any way good or as in any way a fair response to their audience, period. Me personally, I don't think she has built up enough trust to talk about these sort of things to the audience, period. Again, not to say that these things aren't important, but that the audience is not going to listen if they haven't built up that trust, period. The reason I've brought up the completionist in the beginning is because he knows that he has the trust of his audience and that he can bring up personal things when it's the right time, period. He's done it in the past perfectly, and I think he'll do it perfectly again in the future on his own channel and not on G4 TV, period. I want to see the gaming industry change, the Twitch community change, so many things to change, period. But I don't think this changed things, and that's sad in my eyes, period. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had to get that out. Of course, this is gonna need to be looked at, so I will look through that. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. Oh, these cracks. Oh my God, this morning I had the worst, what do you call them? Cramps. I had the worst cramps. Oh my God. I had a cramp in one leg, and then I immediately had a cramp in another leg. Crazy, right? All right. Anyway, guys, that's it. So tomorrow, I'm gonna look over the scripts because I can never look them over the same day and see if they're good. I have to like kind of give it a day, let it simmer, and then see if I like it again, or if I need it to be. Well, they're both probably gonna have to be heavily edited, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I want to start releasing content that I'm proud of, or at least content where I can seemingly have a routine and work on it. Because I've been trying so hard to make content consistently, and I just can't. But hopefully I can start doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's going to be no today, no episode of Our Shared Energy. That one I wasn't really planning on being a daily thing. If it does become a daily thing, great, super awesome, super fantastic. It's just I shouldn't push it. I shouldn't just try to do it when I'm not feeling, because I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours now. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the amount of content I have currently. All right. But anyways, thank you so much, folks. All right. You take care. Bye-bye. This was off the whole time. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. I hope it still sounded good. All right. You guys take care. Bye-bye.